Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be taking the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I love this foundation. You guys already know, but they only make a couple shades and this one is too dark for me, so I like to put a little bit on my face, just on my cheeks and forehead. Then I like to go in with the NYX Total Control Coverage Drops. These are really light for my skin, so they kind of even out each other. So I just like to drop them down my face and look like a crazy person. And I take a couple on my nose. So then what I do is I take this brush right here and I just go in and kind of blend everything and smear everything around. And of course, before we start looking a little too crazy, I like to take my sponge and just start blending it. Alright, now time for concealer. I'm just going to go in with the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Concealer. I love this concealer. I talk about it in my videos. I thought it was kind of like I was like really shocked that it was like a cream like stick of a concealer, because those never work good, but this one is amazing and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm just putting it on my face, and even though it's daytime, I still like to be like a full coverage queen. So I'm just going real full coverage. Alright, now that I know it's all blended out, I like to go back over my eyes and just blend out my eyes. And then I go in with the NYX HD Finishing Powder. And I just take my little Real Techniques setting brush and I take it over my eyes and I take it under my eyes as well. And I go pretty light in this. On top of the eyelids, I like to go over it like twice or pretty heavy. But under the eyes, I just kind of very lightly tap, because no matter what, I still get creases under my eyes, and powders, for some reason, they just oxidize my under eyes. So I cannot do that because I'm already a light ass bitch. So I cannot do that. So I'm going to be taking the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer. Looks like this. This is a very warm toned bronzer. So we're going to be going in with something warm, nothing too dark, because, you know, it's daytime. So we're just going to be looking not natural, but, you know, more natural than we will at night. Alright, so I like to go in with one kind of like little brush of bronzer first, and then I like to go in with blush. This is not technically blush, but this is the Vintage Illuminating Face Highlighter, and it's in the color Rose Gold, and I love this for blush. So I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just going to use it as a blush. So I just put it on my cheeks as I normally would. It kind of gives a glow to the skin, which I really, really like. So I'm just putting this on my face. And then I go back in with that bronzer and just bronze up more to blend them together. Alright, so now I'm going to spray my face with setting spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Alright, so the brows are on. I feel like I do a pretty good natural like brow. I don't feel like I do anything too heavy. My brows are always the same. So for the nighttime part of this look, I might try to do something a little more dramatic, but like, I don't know. Alright, now I'm just taking this flat shader brush and I'm literally, this is the Sigma Eye Shading E55. I'm literally just going into that color and just running that under my waterline. Nothing dramatic, just a little wash of color. And now with a flat brush, this is the Morphe M432 brush, I'm going to go into the same palette and I'm going to go into the color Mystic right here, which is kind of like a maroon shade, but it's kind of dark. So I'm just tapping off my brush and I'm just running this on my waterline. When I say my waterline, it's my upper lash line, that's where I'm at. So I'm just kind of like packing it, and then I'm going to go through and kind of rub my brush. I've showed you guys this technique before, but I just feel like it kind of helps open up the eyes and give the effect as eyeliner. And I honestly really love that Mystic color. It's kind of gives like a unique look to it. I don't think I have a color like this. It's like a maroony purple kind of color, but it actually like shows on the eye. So that's just how I'm keeping it, but I really like that color. Alright, now I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. So since we're putting mascara on, we're not going to be taking it off. So I don't feel like I ever do my mascara dramatic, but I'm just going to go ahead and coat it twice, just so we have it bold when we do the eyeshadow later. Maybe we'll add to it, but I doubt it.
Silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of...
Alright, so now I'm taking the Sleek Solstice highlighting palette. Did I say Solstice? Solstice? I don't know. But I'm just going to go into this first shade right here. And I'm just going to put this on the inner corner and on the brow bone. And now I'm just taking my Morphe M510 brush and I'm just going into that first color again. And we're going to start highlighting the cheekbones. And I'm pretty much going to highlight my whole face because, you know, why not? Alright, now I'm just going in with this Luxie 229 tapered blending brush, going back into that color, and I'm just using it to highlight more precisely down the nose. Alright, so now I'm just going in with this Morphe liquid lipstick. This is in the color Sweets. This is honestly my most favorite lipstick right now. Like, I love this. I try to not use it as much when I film because I try to use it like when I'm going out so I don't waste the product. But I just love this lipstick. So my lips are really dry and cracky and cakey right now. So we're just gonna ignore that and put this on. Alright, so that is the first part of this look. This is the daytime look. I feel like it's very soft, it's very simple. I do most of my daytime looks like this if I do any kind of eyeshadow, and by daytime I mean like when I'm going to work, when I'm going to school, and that kind of stuff, because of course you guys see me do dramatic makeup in the day. So I just like to do like a light wash of color and a very light colored lip, and I just feel like this is a really good combination, and it's going to be like one of my new favorite looks now, honestly. So yeah, I will be back when I get back from school with the nighttime look. Alright, so I am back from school. Thank God I am back from school. I say this in all my videos. You hear weird noises. That is my dog. She is at my feet. She is, I don't know, she just likes to make weird noises. So she is at my feet right now. So as you guys can tell, I pretty much look the same, besides the lipstick is a little crusty. So we're just going to ignore the lipstick right now, and we're going to go ahead and work on the face. Alright, so I'm going back into that blush we were using, and I'm just going to add a little bit more on the cheeks with the same brush, just to kind of enhance the blush there. Alright, so now I'm going into the Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze Bronzer. I love this bronzer. And now I'm going into the Morphe M530 bronzing brush that we were using earlier. I'm using this one now because this one is darker. So I'm just using it to basically bronze up darker, make our face very bold, very dramatic, very, you know, nightimey. So I'm just kind of contouring and bronzing. I love this brush for both because you can literally contour or you can move it around and bronze up. I love this brush. Alright, so I feel like we're pretty good with highlighter. Again, just ignore my dog because she's being really loud. But we're just going to go in again because you could never have too much highlighter. So I'm just going back into that same palette, same color, and just kind of highlighting where we just added the blush and contour a little over it. So just, you know, adding some highlight. So I'm just going to go into this color right here and this color right here. So I'm going to be taking Mystic and Rockstar and just kind of tapping into them once so I can blend those colors together. And I'm going to start on the out part of my eye because these, I feel like these are pigmented, right? Yeah, that's pretty pigmented. So I'm just going to go in. I'm going in really slowly because I don't want to take it too high up, if that makes any sense. I'm just kind of adding it on the outer part first, and then I'm going to take it into the crease. But so far, and I did my review on these palettes already, of course I haven't used everything in it yet, so I don't have like 100% opinion on it, but I don't feel like they're bad palettes. I don't feel like they're like the best, but they're not like as crappy as everyone's talking about. So as you can see, I'm starting to blend it into the crease. But I really want to focus the darkness on the outer part. So I'm going to go back in just as I was doing and pack on the outer part. And I'm just going in with that first brush we were using to kind of blend that inner corner because I have trouble with my inner corner. I always get like creases in my eyeshadow, if that makes any sense. So I always have to go in with like a lighter hand brush to kind of help blend it out. So that's why I'm doing that. And of course we're just going to do the same thing on the other eye. And I feel like these are like really pretty colors together. I kind of like almost feel like leaving it like this because it already makes it more nighttime. But actually really, I don't know, I kind of want to do like a tutorial, like a full look looking like this because I really like how this is looking so far. Alright, so I hope I don't regret doing this, but I'm going to dip into this color Berry Treasure, and it's kind of like a brown, purpley, like, it's got glitter in it, but it's not like a metallic, super shiny. It just has like little specks of glitter in it. So I'm going to go into this, and so far it's picking up nice on the brush. I'm just like scared this is going to be too dark for my liking because I'm literally about to go out to eat. So I'm just scared about that. But let's see how it does on the eyes, how it looks. I'm just laying, oh shit, that's dark as fuck. Okay, so I'm just laying this on the lid. And honestly, I can kind of see the glitter reflex still going through it. I wasn't sure the glitter was going to show up, but I can still see it going through. Alright, so far that is way darker in the pan than it is on the eyes. It's literally like I'm packing a black eyeshadow on my eyes with like little gold like reflex in it of glitter. Yeah, that's not what I thought it was going to look like, but it doesn't look bad. It's blending out nice and everything. I don't know, I was hoping it was going to be more brown, so, but you know, it is what it is. It looks like really pretty in the pan, like this color, so I'm going to swatch it on my hand. So on the finger, it's got like a really like holographic like look to it. It's kind of like, this is like a really weird color. That's why I'm like really intrigued about it. It's like, I see the deeper color on it when I swatch it on my finger. It's like black, brown, purpley, golden, like bronze colors. I'm just gonna swatch it real quick. So there it sits swatched on the hand. That is super pigmented. That is like, ooh, okay. That's really hard to get blacks that pigmented too. And you can't even see like the glitter on camera because my camera doesn't autofocus. But you can see the glitters in it. It looks nice. It's just, woo, scary at first. And then you're all good to go. Alright, so I'm just doing the exact same thing on the other eye. And wow, I just sprayed way too much. But I'm just going to do the same thing. Alright, so now we have that like really dark, deep, blackish shade on the eyes. Honestly, it doesn't look too great on the eyes. Like at first I was thinking it looked great, but it's kind of like, I don't know, you don't really see all the reflex once you get it blended out on the eyes as you do in the pan, but whatever. I'm just going to go back into that Mystic color, and I'm just tapping into it once, and I'm just using it to blend the outer part of this eye to those dark colors together. You have to go really light-handed because these shades are really pigmented, so just go light-handed. One tap is pretty much all you need for the darker shades. Alright, now I'm taking this little small brush. This is the Luxie 237 blending brush, and I'm just gonna take, what am I gonna do? Alright, so now I'm going into a different dark color. I'm just taking another flat brush, and this is the color Pizza Ass? Pizza Ass. Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Pizza Ass, I think that's what it is. It's kind of like a pinky kind of color. I haven't used it yet. So I'm picking it up right here, and I'm just going to spray my brush as I normally do, very light-handed. And I'm just going to kind of tap it on top of the like black shade over here, just to give it a little something something. Alright, so far I'm liking it. I'm going to be going into this Luxie 237 blending brush, and I think I'm going to be taking, I'm going to kind of mix the color Hush Hush and Rockstar together, just very lightly, like a 1, 2, 3 tap, and I'm just going to use it to blend this inner corner like crease area where we did that black shadow, because I have it as a sharp line and I want it to be more smoky instead of like a cut crease kind of look. So I'm just using it to kind of smoke it up, blend it around, you know what I'm saying? And this is like the most perfect brush for this inner corner like crease area. It's so good. Alright, so now I'm just taking a flat shading brush, and I'm just going to be going into the color, like a 1 tap into the color Rockstar, just like 1 time, and I'm blending this under my eyes. Even though we have mascara on, I'm just going to still kind of blend through that. And I'm wiping off my pants with that little blending brush, and I'm going into the color Hush Hush just to kind of help evenly blend that under eye. Alright, now I'm just going into a pencil brush and taking the highlighting palette we were using and just fixing up that inner corner and brow bone area. Just really intensifying it, you know, because nighttime, you want to be blinding. And honestly, these palettes have a lot of fallout on them, so I'm just going to go in with the concealer on some of the places like right here that I have fallout on, you know, the drill, and just kind of fix up around the face. And of course, because we had this makeup on, you're supposed to be having this makeup on all day. I've only had it on for a couple hours, but that's what I'm doing, just kind of fixing out the fallout areas. Alright, so now that we have that all fixed up, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of more mascara. I don't really know how it's going to work now that it's all dried down, but my main focus is I want to get it on the bottom lashes, just because, you know, we just put eyeshadow there. So I'm going to run it on the top and bottom lashes. Alright, so now for the lips, you could actually, you know, switch it up, go into a darker lip. I'm personally not. I'm just going to go back into this liquid lipstick that we were using and just add it up. I feel like the eyes are really dark, so I'm just going to add this on the lips. Alright, so yeah, that is the completed day to night look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little I feel like it was really simple and easy. Honestly, the nighttime look, I really had no idea what I was doing, but I actually really like it. I might do this more, honestly. This is like I don't know, I really like this eye tutorial. Like, I really love how this eye is looking. I don't feel like it's too dark and over dramatic. I feel like when I do dark colors, a lot of times I take it too far up in the crease and I look crazy, but I didn't do that and I feel like I just really like it. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you did, please make sure to give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.